Chapter 1, Introduction to Data. So this is the topics we will be covering from the session 1.1 to 1.5. Introduction to the data, data types, and we need to know how to classifying, collecting, organizing, and storing the data. So session 1.1, what are the data? And first, what is a statistic? Statistic is the science of collecting, organizing, summarizing, and analyzing data to answer the questions or to draw the conclusion. And statistics are very important because they help people make informed decisions. Government, organization, business all collect statistics to help them track the process, measure performance, analyze problems, and then make the decisions. So, why do we care about the statistic? First, effectively conduct the research. If you guys transfer to university, we do have a lot of the project need to do the research, and you guys need to know how to collect the data, how to analyze the data, and based on all those data, you need to make the decision from your research project. Able to read journals, since most journals contain some form of statistics. When you guys read the journals, sometimes you may see the terms like the mean, standard deviation, variance, or the bell shape, something like that. You guys need to know what does that means. So if you guys study the statistic, you will have an idea when you guys reading the journals. Last, develop critical and analytical thinking skills. So this is the reason you guys need to study about the statistic. Okay, variation. The difference or change in an item. For example, draw a circle on a piece of paper. Okay, let me show you. Okay, for example, I will try to draw 3 circles in here. And then I will try my best to draw 3 exactly same circles. Okay. So think about it. All are 3 exactly the same? Is this 3 exactly the same circles? Not really, right? They may be slightly different size or different version of one. So this is the example of variation. Means like when you collect the data, sometimes we may not get like exactly what we want in here. So the drawing are the data that record our attempts to draw 3 circles that look the same, right? But if you have the picture here, we do have a hard time to analyze the pictorial data. So what can we do? We could turn them into the numbers, okay? Since we are talking about the circle. So what we can do, instead of using the picture, we could convert it to circumference or using the diameter. Okay, using the circumference C or using the diameter. Okay, we could find out, or even though you could use the area of the circle. Okay, so for example, I find it out the area for the first one, area for the second one, area of the third one. Okay, and then I just make up the number. Let's say this is 2.5 meter square. This is like 2.7 meter square, and maybe this is like 3.1 meter square. Okay, I just make up the data. So I have the 3 pictures here, and I try to transform it into the numbers. Okay, and based on this numbers, this is gonna be my data. I will have a easily to interpret like this data. Okay, data observation gathered to draw a conclusion. Okay, so like from the previous example, we do have a free data for the circle, the area of the circle, and then we could draw the conclusion about it. Okay, this is 4 data in here. Okay, 4 data in here, and actually this is measure weight in pounds of the 10 heaviest baby. Okay, and this is part of the sample here. And actually you could see if I only give you guys this number, you don't know what is it. But if we put like the pounds here, like 8.32 pounds, 7.91 pounds, you will have a clear idea about it. So it means like the units matter. Okay, units is matter. Data analysis. Data analysis is the process of examining collected data to look for patterns or numerical indicators that capture the essence of what the data is telling us. Okay, from the latest session and the chapters, we talk about like how we collect the data and the different types of the data. Okay, that's it for the session 1.1, and also we don't have any homework for the session 1.1.